talk to about Survivor Series. But there's no need for a big discussion. I'm in.
That sounds a lot more like a demand than a request.
It's not a demand. It's the way you're gonna win. If there's a man in WWE who can tear down CM Punk and everything he represents, it's me.
I'm not even sure you could draw him out, though. Punk's been hiding down in Orlando, surrounded by his army of followers. It's a fortress.
Brother, trolling cowardly moron Punk is one of the great joys in my life. I'll get him so mad, he won't be able to resist coming out of his spider hole.
How are you going to do that? It's going to take more than simple name-calling.
Okay. Remember when Punk had a midlife crisis and became a failed MMA fighter?
Yep. Not his finest hour.
Nope. And you know he just lies awake at night, stewing in his failure. Now you put me on your Survivor Series team, I'm gonna revisit his little foray into MMA to show him how a real fighter takes care of business.
Damn. That would drive Punk nuts.
So what do you say? Ready to roll with me all the way through Survivor Series?
Man, I am so ready to troll CM Punk. I just wish I could see the look on his face when you rake him over the coals.
Great! Then grab yourself some popcorn and a seat at the backstage monitor, because I'm gonna go out there and prove that MMA is just one more thing that I do better than cowardly moron Punk.
And here comes tonight's. Drew McIntyre is taking a shot across CM Punk's bow with his MMA-style match, attire and all.
And you have to think it's going to send Punk's blood pressure through the roof.
Just stomping every single part of his body.
You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
Suplex.
There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest. Oh, hard shot right into the post. And a stomp to the gut, too.
Grabbing the arms and just rapid stops.
That is attacking with malicious intent.
We're seeing pure aggression from McIntyre. Drew exhibiting all his power and force.
Sidewalk slam delivered.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside.
Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
Away, God.
Both arms captured and vitriolic stomps.
Just stomping every single part of his body. Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Suplex.
Ooh, what a nasty kick.
Insulting.
Flinged across the way. Ooh. Grabbing the arms and just rapid stomps.
Just a barrage of stomps.
Suplex. Just a ferocious assault from McIntyre.
Next level brutality.
And the official calls it. Clearly, they cannot fight any longer.
Here is your winner.
Drew McIntyre, my old buddy. You crawled out from under your troll bridge to try to call me out again. We've been going back and forth For so long, I can barely remember what got your skivvies in a bunch to begin with. It doesn't really matter, though, does it? Because every time you step to CM Punk, you end up red-faced and humiliated. But now I hear you want to be one of WWE's chosen ones at Survivor Series to take on Mutiny. We've all seen how you excel as a chosen one. There can be only one, and you ain't it, Drew. You want CM Punk so bad? Well, you're gonna get your wish when CM Punk shows up at Raw next week, looks you in your creepy eyes in the middle of that ring and slaps that dumb beard off your doofus face. Again.
Do you see Punk's rant? You've definitely got him riled up.
That was the plan.
It's good to have him off his game. But when Punk says he's showing up here to confront you tonight, I would assume there's going to be some kind of mutiny trap.
That's the safest bet you're ever gonna make. Here's the thing. If he springs a trap on me, he'll probably pop his shoulder out of his socket, so I'm not terribly worried.
Punk may be made out of fine china, but Mutiny has plenty of badasses on their roster, and they could come from anywhere. So I'm still gonna watch your back.
Good man. You watch for Mutiny backstage, I'll meet Punk in the ring. This goes right, that little creep isn't gonna make it to Survivor Series.
It's the Scottish. Typical CM Punk, sending one of his lieutenants in to fight for him.
Punk promised that Drew would see him in the ring this week, not KO, a.k.a. knock off Owens.
The last thing I want to do is give CM Punk any credit, but it was Drew who started the trolling last week. What we're watching right now is the receipt.
Down across the neck.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Oh my, sent flying.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Drew fending him off. Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here. These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
And that typical disregard of Owens given right back to him.
Yeah, and after that, McIntyre looked like he's been putting in the extra work.
Stomp after stomp. Relentless. The proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk it dry.
Suplex. McIntyre's just so dominant.
Owens is under the gun. Kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
A shot like that to the ego can really shake you up mentally. Oh, brutal forearm.
Great thinking to stop Owens.
Driven down, snake eyes.
Oh no, I see blood coming from Owens' head now.
Countered right when it was needed.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
Sidewalk slam delivered.
KO is getting knocked around a bit.
This is what it feels like to run into a competitor like McIntyre. Oh, that's how you establish dominance.
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out. Cranking the head. Placed him in the corner here. McIntyre with a great shot. Draped across the top rope. Clubbing forearm. McIntyre now with an unrelenting attack.
Owens just can't find any breathing room.
Man. Oh, an overhand punch.
No! Nasty kick from McIntyre.
Oh, jarring back elbow.
Ooh. Oof. From the apron.
Whoa, look out.
Snap headbutt. Oof. McIntyre there once again proving just what it means to be the Scottish Warrior.
Not even close to backing down at this point. Letting him get to a standing base, moments away from having him exactly where he wants.
Drew is setting him up for the Claymore. That'll take his head.
What the hell?
That's Lexus King.
Oh, we've got another CM Punk out here.
Gigi Dolan out of nowhere with a high knee. And here comes KO to direct traffic.
This pack of punks are taking Drew McIntyre apart. I don't like the looks of this. Go to sleep.
Clearly, they're sending a message from CM Punk.
Come on, get in here. Is that all you got?
Insult meet injury. GG Punk's got Drew McIntyre in the Anaconda Vice.
We need some help out here. Is anyone in the locker room going to stop this mutiny assault?
This is a major setback in the war against mutiny.
And Punk didn't even need to show up.
Drew McIntyre called out CM Punk, and now he's been beaten up by a whole army of them.
Where in the hell were you? You were supposed to be watching my back.
I would have if the army of punks hadn't jumped me before they came out to get you. Great security, Pierce.
I'm not taking the fall for this one. You and McIntyre lit the fuse by antagonizing Punk and Mutiny.
Antagonized Mutiny? You daft? Punk's bunch of brainless mannequins have been attacking WWE since the night of the draft. We didn't start any of this.
Guys, we can aim at each other in a circular firing squad or turn our ammunition on Mutiny.
No, you're right. But so far, we've gotten the appetizers and not the meal. How can we get the real CM Punk in the ring?
Trust me. I'll get Punk in that ring. You just give me a live microphone next week.
Deal.
When all of Punk's mini-me's show up, and they will show up.
This time, I'll be ready for him.
Drew McIntyre is in a familiar position here.
I have a feeling Drew is about to drop a pipe bomb of his own.
You know, they say time is a flat circle. And that sure is the case with Can't Mend Punk. Here's how it always goes. Punk shows up to great fanfare. he gathers an entourage of weak, sad, desperate people who buy enough of his knockoff cult leader garbage to follow him off a cliff. Then he has a tantrum and he goes home, leaving everyone who trusted him broken in a ravine at the bottom of that cliff. Just look at the splintered locker rooms this vile cancer leaves in his wake, and you'll see.
Here we go.
If it's the real Punk this time.
It's him. CM Punk is here.
This is what Drew wanted.
I want to talk right down to earth in a language that even Drew McIntyre can easily understand. Here it is, Drew. You need some new material. You've been the same whining crybaby since the Machine anointed you the chosen one, and everybody laughed you out of the territory. I don't blame you if you don't remember that, but look it up. There's plenty of video online.
Hey, we're done talking. Now why don't you bring your brittle bones down here and we'll settle this the old-fashioned way.
Nah, not tonight. See, that's your problem. You're old-fashioned, and this is a whole new world. This will get settled, but not by me. Come on out, boys.
Yeah, about your mates. They've been delayed.
Is that Drew's sword?
It looks like it's trapped whoever Punk brought here from Mutiny. And not as confident now, are you, Punk?
He's getting the hell out of here.
No, he isn't.
And they've got Punk cornered.
Wait, there's KO.
McIntyre just leveled Kevin Owens.
Owens' distraction worked.
For Punk, maybe.
Kevin Owens is alone with two of the most dangerous men in WWE.
I'm not sure KO thought he was going to be the sacrifice for his fearless leader tonight.
Lay down with dogs, you get fleas, Saxton. Happens every time.
I don't like this, guys. Fighting on the stage could do some serious long-term damage.
And a stomp to the gut.
He is determined to fight out of this predicament.
Caught square by the haymaker.
Boom! Powerbomb!
He's been dealt a good deal of damage.
I wouldn't worry too much about it, though, at this point in a handicap match.
Caught with the double axe handle, and he comes in under the ropes now. Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Look at this, just unloading. Bringing out that kendo stick means he is truly willing to go to the extreme.
Just one right after the other can't be stopped. Ooh, what a response.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he flips that around.
Big forearm.
Strong clothesline. He's quick to get out of the way there.
Oh, double knee face breaker.
Ooh! It is his time to take care of business. Oh, cracking the kendo stick across the head.
Pulling him in for the bone breaker. Right into the lower back. He gets into the ring.
Insulting.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
no count out as he takes things out of the ring. DDT. Impressive counter by KO. Oh, stomping away. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Grabbing the arms and just rapid stops.
Absolutely brutal. Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here.
And somebody get in there to stop this. There's no damn reason to put a hold on out here.
Just looking to do some damage.
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Looking to explore things ringside now.
Simple waist lock and countered into an arm drag. Caught with a neck breaker. Punch right in the head.
Double axe handle smash.
His adrenaline is pumping right now. Muscling up their opponent. Oh my goodness! Into the powerbomb.
Climbing to the top rope here. He's looking to take things to the outside now. He's headed out to the ringside area.
Beautiful Northern Lights suplex. The beginning of the end. Yes, press! Look at this, just unloading. And a stop to the gut, too. That's it. Calling it by knockout.
Kevin Owens was just made a...
This close. We were this close to taking Punk off the board.
He might have slipped away, but we did take out KO at least.
And I bet he has some serious questions about Punk's leadership right now. Your plan worked, Drew. Just not exactly the way you intended.
Not a total loss, then.
It's a win. Every bit of dissension inside Mutiny can help us win at Survivor Series.
Seriously. We couldn't have picked a better man to join our team.
Shall we all hold hands and sing Kumbaya, then? Or get to figuring out how we end Punk and Mutiny once and for all?
You're right. Let's focus on the battle at hand. We can have a big karaoke party after Mutiny is defeated.
We're all agreed. Victory, then karaoke. So what's our next move?
I'm going to SmackDown to see who wants to join the party.
I don't know how you could possibly find another partner as good as me, but time's a-wasting.
Hey, hope you're doing okay. That go to sleep from Punk must have been a real wake-up call. Although, if I'm being honest, it's hard to believe you didn't see it coming.
And you did?
Well, we all know of his reputation. I would have had my head on a swivel.
Oh, thanks for the heads up.
It was just a hunch. I wasn't close enough to have all the pieces.
Huh, must be nice to be able to watch everything from a safe distance.
No one's at a safe distance now. Punk and Mutiny are a threat to every single one of us. We need to work together. I want in on your plan for Survivor Series. Assuming you actually have a plan.
Yeah, I've got a plan. Well, not a full plan. I mean, I've got a plan. Maybe at least a plur. If you could provide the nah, that'd be great. So, got any nahs?
I know I'm going to regret this, but we need an actual plan. Like the full word. They've pulled too many of our people over. But I know somebody we should pull back. We could increase our numbers and destabilize theirs. It's a win-win.
Pulling someone back could send a strong message. And this time it's Mutiny and CM Punk who won't see it coming. So, who'd you have in mind?
Tiffany Stratton. She has the potential to be one of the best in the business. Luckily for us, Mutiny doesn't know what they've got. Even luckier, I might just be the person to get through to her. That is, if I'm a part of WWE's plans for Survivor Series.
Absolutely, Charlotte. You're in. If you can turn Tiff, that could be the game changer we need.
My thoughts exactly.
Charlotte, thanks for reaching out. I'm guessing this means Mutiny is gaining another top superstar?
Quite the opposite, actually.
What do you mean?
I'm not joining Mutiny. I'm here to pull you out of it. It's not too late to change course and be on the right side of things.
Pull me out? Why would I want out? Mutiny is shaking things up, Charlotte. I'm exactly where I should be.
At what cost, though? I've watched you rise. You've always had the potential to lead, not follow. Remember what
It's not like that. Punk and Bailey, they're not just leading us. They're empowering us.
You once told me that I inspired you. Not only to get into wrestling, but to make a mark, not just to blend in. Don't lose
You did inspire me, but that was a long time ago. Maybe I'm not the same person I was then.
Or maybe you've just forgotten what you came here to do. Watch my match on SmackDown next week. It might just remind you.
We'll see.
Bringing us nobility and nostalgia. You gotta wonder if this match is just a trip down memory lane, or is there something more at play here?
Knowing Charlotte, there's a strap. Oh, get ready. She knows exactly what she's doing.
And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That can either psych out.
Stepping through. Oh, he's turning on the belly. She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
Hooked up. Oh, look at the power side slam.
She gets taken into the corner. Needs to get out.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. This beating is taking its toll on her.
The Queen landing an impressive attack, trying to dominate the opposition.
And an elbow. Oh, look at this.
Trap now and just an elbow to the face.
Natalya failing to offer any resistance here.
Natalya needs to find an opening fast. Delivers the fall-away slam. Hey, nice athleticism. Sidewalk slam.
Whoa! What a cross body!
Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell.
Bringing this back into the ring.
From the apron.
Cutting her off in the middle of her little performance. That's what you have to do.
And now propped up in the corner.
Charlotte with a barrage of strikes in the corner, now looking to up the ante. On the top rope, catches herself.
Yes! Second chance worked out for the Queen.
Flair delivering the chop.
Natural selection.
Natalya wasn't ready. Now it could be over.
Makes the cover. And she wins. That is a huge victory.
Here is your winner, Charlotte.
Tonight was a reminder of what passion and dedication look like. And that match wasn't just another random fight. Our throwback gear and my vintage moves were no accident. It was a message intended for an audience of one. Tiffany Stratton, I hope you were watching closely. That match, that fire you saw, that's why I'm at the top of this business. And it's why you got into the ring, inspired by people like me. But here's the real talk. You shouldn't be living in someone else's shadow, like CM Punk and Bayley want. You're not meant to be just a piece in their game. You belong somewhere you can truly be inspired, where you can unlock the potential you've always had, not with people who dictate your path, but someone who supports your journey. It's your time, Tiffany. And it's time to chart your own path. Remember why you started. Remember what drove you to step into the ring. It's not too late to make a choice that defines your legacy. Make it count.
So, do we need to talk about a plan B?
No. I'm making headway. Slowly. We'll get through to Tiffany eventually.
You sure? Because I was thinking it might be faster to just bake her a cake with "Come back, Tiffany" written on it.
I'm aware of the risks. But I'm not backing down. This isn't just about rescuing Tiffany. It's about proving there's a different way to lead.
I get it, but plans fall apart. In my time in MMA, I saw bloodied fighters trip into a knockout. With Survivor Series approaching fast, we can't afford a misstep.
Then it's a good thing I'm not going to fail.
All right then. Make sure to bring that determination against Bayley. She won't know what hit her.
Yes, she will. Me.
The Queen bringing back another.
We come to expect underhanded tactics from Mutiny, but Bayley running away from a match? This is a new low.
In her defense, Bayley never explicitly said it would be her, Saxton. Whether that's strategy or fear, well, that's anyone's guess.
Charlotte doesn't have time to worry about that now as Shayna Baszler, the apparent heart of Mutiny, has bad intentions.
Nice takedown. A handstand into the knee drop. Leading her into the corner now. Escapes out of that attack.
Oh, setting them up, gonna hoist them up high.
All the way up and all the way down. Fall away slam. A nice kip up. Big elbow.
Baszler needs to head this attack off at the pass.
Charlotte's really turning it up, that's for sure.
And into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
And again. Great way to wear down your opponent. Got the leg.
Well placed elbow to the leg.
Up for the electric chair. Down for the drop.
Gets driven into the corner.
Caught with the elbow.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Charlotte's keeping the pressure on. Though I don't see Shayna struggling much longer. The Queen teeing off. Making the climb all the way to the top. Charlotte Flair moonsault.
The second time, standing moonsault.
2. There it is. Charlotte is your winner.
Here is your winner.
Charlotte. Oh, so you can show up here, but not for your matches?
Never said I was the one who'd be facing you. Maybe you need to read your messages more carefully next time, Charlotte.
Whatever, Bailey. I thought you were coming alone, Tiffany.
Bailey wanted to come too.
And why wouldn't I? We're more than just a team. We're family. Tiffany knows she belongs by my side.
More like safely under your thumb. Remember, Tiffany, real growth happens when you step out on your own, not when you're overshadowed by someone else.
You mean step out and follow you? You're not looking for her independence, Charlotte. You just want her under your wing because you know her potential for Team WWE.
I'm just reminding Tiffany of who inspired her to be here in the first place. It's not about control. It's about rekindling that spark. Seems like you're scared she might remember her own strength or see how little you really have.
Charlotte, I'll face you any day, any place.
Then why did you send Shayna to face her last time?
I was delegating responsibility, but Shayna didn't get the job done. So now I'll step up and show you what true leadership is about. Let's do it on Mutiny Turf this week.
Fine with me. It's about time Tiffany saw firsthand what real leadership is. Not just directives, but inspiring action. Maybe she'll see why she admired what I stand for.
What she'll see is me exposing you as a fraud. And she'll see it from the best seat in the house, as a special guest referee.
Okay.
Tiffany, when you're out there calling the shots, just give me a fair chance to show what I can do. I'll show you one wrestler to idolize and one to despise.
Charlotte sending a message that she's got more than one score to settle as she comes here into NXT wearing the same gear from her match against Bayley at Clash of Champions 2019.
Bayley won that match by using an exposed turnbuckle. And I doubt she's going to get a more favorable referee with Mutiny's own Tiffany Stratton donning the stripes.
Tiffany grew up idolizing Charlotte Flair. I've got to believe she'll call this one straight. Oh, what a chop.
And Charlotte with a reversal.
Find some payback with...
Face first to the canvas.
Oh, nice.
There's the bridge. She's able to kick out before the refs count.
She was hopeful going for the pin there.
Look at this. Hair pull net slam.
Taken down instantly.
attitude being put to the test there.
And she knows this is only the beginning, that there's more to come.
Schoolboy pinning combination.
Oh, maybe not.
Power! That was a power bomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction.
Sent to the corner.
And she denies Charlotte.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
An onslaught of offense from Flair. Charlotte providing Bayley with the punishing reminder of who's in charge here.
Has control of their opponent. All the way up and all the way down. Fall away slam. A nice kip up. Into the knee drop.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Takedown, rolls through, shoulders down.
Oh, this has got to be it. Rope break, rope break.
Countering that offense.
Has control of their opponent.
Fall away slam. Into a kip up.
Oh, nice balance.
Into a double knee drop.
Bayley struggling to defend herself.
The queen is...
Charlotte setting her up for the figure eight. This could be it for Bayley right here in the heart of mutiny.
No.
Bayley's begging Tiffany to break the hold. Stratton's supposed to be impartial.
The deck does not look as stacked as Bayley had hoped. Charlotte's down.
So much for neutrality, Saxton.
Bayley's taking advantage.
A quick count, and this one's over.
And just when it seemed like Tiffany was going to uphold the integrity of this match.
That's the influence of mutiny. They play by their own rules, and now Tiffy time means winning time for Bayley.
Look at Stratton's face. She knows she crossed the line.
And that's exactly what Bayley wanted her to do.
A pivotal and potentially regrettable moment for Tiffany Stratton.
Hey, how are you feeling after that?
I'll be all right. But yeah, you nailed me good there.
Thanks. I learned from the best.
Well, you made your point tonight, loud and clear. So I'm backing off. You've shown you can stand your ground, even if I don't agree with where you're standing.
For what it's worth, I appreciated you trying.
Of course. Bayley was right. I was trying to get you on our side. You'd have been a great addition. You're what this sport needs. A strong, capable woman shaping our future. I'm proud I inspired you to get into wrestling.
You are still inspiring me. Watching you compete up close tonight, you made me feel like a kid again.
Was that why you hesitated before you knocked me into next week?
Yeah, maybe. I didn't like Bayley needing my help to win, and I don't like being pushed around by her either. But you've been trying to push me around too. You said it yourself. I need to blaze my own trail, not follow or recreate someone else's.
Maybe we've both been looking backward too much. Instead of revisiting old matches, we should be making new history.
I like the sound of that.
Then let's do it, but not here. This isn't the place for what comes next. At least not for you. Let you and me take this to SmackDown, a stage worthy of your talents and maybe a new beginning. I mean, if you want. It's your choice.
You and me? Facing off? I'll be there.
Tiffany Stratton getting a warm...
Even though these two have patched up their differences, you've got to think Charlotte wouldn't mind getting in a few licks on Tiffany after what happened last week.
And Tiffany's got to be anxious to show Mutiny what they lost and that she was worth fighting for. She's not going to lay down for her idol.
I think everyone knows with these two competitors, even a friendly match is going to get a bit feisty. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash!
Oh, and it's trapped now and just a sharp elbow.
Oh, setting them up, gonna hoist them up high. Fall away slam into a kip up. Face buster. Charlotte is looking unstoppable now.
Now we have to see how tough Tiffany truly can be.
Moonsault, moonsault. You have solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move.
Up for the electric chair, down for the drop.
Oh, and it's trapped now and just an elbow to the face. Up and
Barrel face buster. Man, Stratton is now under pressure.
Flair is making the opposition. No!
Crossbody
To the floor. Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
She throws her back in.
Driven down face first.
Her endurance is really being tested now.
And just a case of Charlotte displaying her natural abilities.
I felt the vibration of that one from all the way over here.
Placing her in the corner.
Barrage of strikes by Charlotte in the corner now. All the way up to the top.
No! Wow, the first one didn't, but the second one landed.
Incredible.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
Ooh-wee. No signs of either combatant backing down.
A quick reversal from her.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Oh! They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. This is a war of attrition with neither suit
back and forth, blow for blow, just teeing off one another.
And just like that, the scales are imbalanced.
There's a shoulder up almost immediately. She gets the shoulder up.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte, followed by natural selection. Nothing Stratton can do now.
Picked up the victory.
Here is your winner.
That match was a blast, Charlotte. It's been a while since I've had that much fun.
I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it, considering it didn't go your way this time.
Guess I can still learn a few things.
Don't sell yourself short. I bet if you didn't feel guilty about laying me out last week, you'd have definitely come out on top.
Maybe. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, that was the first real match I've had since joining Mutiny.
That doesn't surprise me. They've been stifling you, afraid you'd outgrow their control if you realized your full potential.
Because mutiny time doesn't necessarily mean Tiffy time.
Exactly. And it is your time. Not just a step away, but to even fight back. If you want to.
Yeah, I do. It's time I stand up and show them they can't define my limits or my destiny. I'm rewriting my story starting today.
Now who's being inspiring?
What you did with Tiffany is huge, but I just want to know how hard Bailey was typing out those angry messages on her phone.
She was rage posting for sure.
I think you could actually hear her phone screen crack in the middle of the last one.
Well, I always knew you could make an entrance, Charlotte, but pulling Tiffany away from Mutiny, that's next level.
If Bailey thinks she's mad now, just wait until she sees Tiffany reach the potential they were squandering.
We're happy to have her on board. And you too, of course.
Now that we've got the team together for Survivor Series, what's next?
You both have made some big statements. Let's make an even bigger one. How'd you two like to take those Unity titles off Mutiny's hands?
I'm in.
Me too. But there's no point in letting Punk know we're all working together, right?
No. I think we're better off if he didn't see it coming.
Then he won't. Let's go get those Unity titles.
Have you two come for a friendly chat, or is this some sort of an ambush?
Let's call it a royal decree, because this gentleman and the queen are going after the Unity titles.
You two? Interesting. Not the combination I would have expected. How about I schedule a warm-up match, just to see how this all works?
No warm-ups. With CM Punk gaining power, we just can't stand by. I hate the thought of him at the top. We're here to strip him of control, and we'll start by taking those titles before Survivor Series.
Fair enough. I should warn you, though, Punk is not eager to hand out Unity title shots, especially to a team from WWE.
We figured. What's it going to take?
The word is that the only way for a team from our side to earn a shot at the Unity Championships is in a 4-way tornado tag match at NXT Mutiny. If you want those titles before Survivor Series, you'll have to run through their best teams.
Typical Punk try to wear us down. Seems he forgot us Scots are made of sterner stuff. We'll be ready for anything he throws our way.
Okay. If you want me to make arrangements, I will. But you'll be walking into the lion's den.
Only because the queen hasn't conquered it yet.
Set it up.
It's the lone team representing WWE.
Normally in a tornado.
The cover. Shoulders are down. Stopping the pin there. Forearm club. She can end it here. Surprisingly quick kick out.
Just looking for ways to wear out her opponent.
Unleashed on the knee, and that might drastically slow things down.
there, delivering the chop.